Hello, hello, my friends. I have a brief little HOMEWORX haul to share with you guys. I have a couple of Christmas in July fragrances that I recently purchased from QVC, and then I actually have another candle that has been a long time favorite for me that I decided to go ahead and purchase this month. I saw that it made a return in the Luxe size. So this is not going to be a very long video, but I didn't want to really tack this on at the end of my candle chat just because I feel like that video was already getting a little bit lengthy. So if you like this video, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to my channel if you are new. But let's go ahead and just talk about some of these little products that I picked up recently. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with the Christmas in July specials that were on QVC. I did end up purchasing 2 sets of hand soaps. Now these showed up in a pack of 2. I think that it was a total of $19.98, I think, for a set of 2, but I picked up 2 fragrances that I really like. One is a fragrance that I have loved. I call it, I think, my gateway fragrance to the world of HOMEWORX. This was one of the first candles that I ever purchased from the brand, but I purchased it in the hand soap Winter Fireside. Fragrance notes on Winter Fireside are sultry incense, smoked firewood, rich clove buds, and mulled spices. This is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. It's very smoky. There's clove. I love this fragrance pretty much November through January, so I figured that this was a pretty safe bet to go ahead and purchase in the hand soap. I actually really do like these Slatkin & Co. hand soaps, the HOMEWORX ones at least. And so I went ahead and purchased a set of 2 in the Winter Fireside fragrance. And then another scent that you saw that the brand actually sent me in PR, the room spray in this fragrance, and I really liked it. And so I thought, you know what, when I saw it available in the hand soap, I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and purchase it. And it is the fragrance Making Spirits Spice. We have fragrance notes of juicy orange, apple cider, holiday spices, and tea leaves. Now, we're going to just continue with this theme. This is good. This is kind of, okay, I'm dropping some of the soap here. This is like an orange pomander. You've got spices in it, but a little bit of like a tea note. Ooh, this one's really, really good. And I have to say that my interest was really piqued about that one when they sent it to me in the home spray. But then last year they had this fragrance available. The Making Spirit Spice is now available in a 4-wick candle. I believe it's just, is it a set of 2 or is it just a single? I feel like it's just a single on the QVC website. But they did have a free shipping weekend during their Christmas in July. And so I decided, after smelling the hand soap, after smelling the room freshener, I did decide to go ahead and purchase it in the big old Mama Jamma Luxe size. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the box. This actually just showed up on my doorstep about an hour ago. So we're going to toss this over. I do like that they give these big boxes because I feel like they're perfect for gifting. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the lid out here. And then let's see if it'll come out. My goodness, this weighs quite a bit. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid back on just for the aesthetic of it here. I'm going to show you. Really pretty black vessel here. Fragrance notes, like I said, Making Spirit Spice, juicy orange, apple cider, holiday spices, tea leaves. This one has a pour date of March 29th, 2025. So poured a couple of months ago. I do know that HOMEWORX candles, the longer that they sit, they do tend to get a little bit stronger. But I'm hoping this one will be a nice, strong, oh, this is good. Yeah, type of fragrance that I would burn anywhere November through January. It's like an orange pomander scent, but it's not too juicy orange. Leans a little bit more heavy on the spice notes. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the lid because sometimes I get more from the lid. There is a little bit of like a black tea note in there, I feel like. But that one is just so, so good. So that was the first things that I ordered from QVC Christmas in July. And then the other item that I purchased, I initially was sent this candle in PR for the Christmas in July. Full disclosure, you guys, these candles I all purchased. None of these were sent to me in PR. I do always disclose that at the beginning of a video if a candle was sent to me in PR, but this today I bought with my own money. This is the fragrance Vanilla Almond Creme. I did do a post-burn review on this. Fragrance notes are decadent vanilla creme, sugared almonds, crushed pistachio, and creamy sandalwood. And this one I bought in a duo during the TSV. I'm going to go ahead and take off the dust covers. It's funny, the QVC candles are still coming with these like plastic dust covers, but if you purchase directly from the website, they're not. Now I did, let me go ahead and talk about the fragrance on this first. This I mentioned that if you were a fan of the fragrance, gosh, it probably was about 6 years ago now, they had a fragrance called Almond Flower, like a floral flower, not flour like baking goods. This very much is in that same realm. If you like fragrances like Bath and Body Works Pistachio and Toasted Vanilla, you're going to like this scent. It's very nice upon burn. My first one burned pretty hot and fast, I will say, but Strength and Throw was actually pretty decent on it. But I do plan to burn this candle. This is a perfect like January type of fragrance. I actually really want to burn this fragrance with the Caramel Sundays Pistachio Cranberry scent. I think that it'll just be a nice pairing. This is a very creamy, it's technically a gourmand, but there's a little bit of like I would say slightly floral component to it. Now on cold sniff, you smell that. When this is burning, I feel like that kind of perfumey floral element takes a back seat, and it's definitely more of like a creamy, nutty gourmand. But I really like this, and this did come in a duo, and I did also sign up when I purchased this during the TSV. It was part of like the auto ship. I feel like there's going to be 3 more sets. There's one that's coming out for the fall, I think Christmas, and then one post-holiday. I'm trying to remember, but there were some other duos that were being offered, so I did sign up for the auto shipment. So we'll see what those are. I think the first, there was one, it was like a pumpkin, it was like a pumpkin chai latte, something like that. I'm trying to remember. Maybe I'm totally off the rails. It's been a while since I ordered them, but really like this fragrance. So I did go ahead and repurchase this fragrance, or not repurchase, but like I did receive it initially in PR, liked the fragrance enough that I thought, you know what, I do want backups. And then you guys will be surprised. I went ahead and bought another Luxe candle from the Slatkin & Co website. I did mention in my candle chat video yesterday that I don't know what's going on with the Slatkin & Co website. I feel like there's been a couple of fall candles that have shown up on there. They've popped up on the website with very little fanfare. I'm going to say that I think that they're really focusing on their brand partnership with QVC as well as Christmas in July. So maybe that's why the website is kind of taking a back seat. But there haven't been any, at least at the time that I'm filming this, there weren't any new fragrances that were showing up on the Slatkin & Co website. And there are some fall candles that are coming on there, but like, again, there's nothing new really. But one of the fall fragrances that returned, and it came in a Luxe size candle, and you guys know it's one of my all-time favorite fall fragrances. Can you take a guess? Guess down below really quickly before I show you in this beautiful vessel, but it is Harvest Leaves. So Harvest Leaves has fragrance notes of spiced pumpkin, mandarin, cranberry, fir balsam, and applewood. This one actually has a pour date of May 9th, 2024. So I hope that this one will be nice and strong for me because it was poured over a year ago. It's just as good as I remember. This fragrance is one of like my nostalgic, every fall I have to have this fragrance in my collection. There's a couple of fall fragrances. Maybe I will do a video on that the closer we get to fall, talking about like my ultimate, if I was not a candle reviewer here on YouTube, what fragrances would be, well, they are, to be honest, like what fragrances would I be perfectly content just having only those for my fall season? And I'm going to tell you, Harvest Leaves is one of them. You get cranberry, tiny little bit of orange in there, but it's not a super bright, zesty orange. It just lends a little bit of sweetness. The cranberry is like perfect. It's not too sweet, not too tart. Spiced pumpkin, you get a little bit of that in here. Fir balsam, there's a little bit of an outdoorsy vibe. It's such a uniquely beautiful fragrance. And I know that it's a very popular fragrance over at HOMEWORX. Pairs really nicely with their autumn pumpkin candle. I am planning to burn this actually with the new pumpkin head candle that I got from Kringle Candle, their Halloween one. But yeah, it is just so, so good. So I'm really glad that I have this in my collection now. So that is it for my haul this week, or this month, or whatever we want to call it. Not a very big haul, but these are products that have been accumulating. They've kind of been trickling in over the last couple of weeks, and I'm ready to put them away, but I did want to share them with all of you guys before I did that. I do believe that I think some of these Christmas and July products still might be available over on the QVC website. I did purchase the Making Spirit Spice Luxe candle on a free shipping weekend, and I think it was on sale for $99. And then the Harvest Leaves is available on the Slatkin & Co website. It does retail for $120. I don't know if they're going to be running any sales on those in the near future. I do have an affiliate discount code with the website. It is Katie's Joyful Life. It will save you 15% on orders over $40. That is eligible for a commission, so please only use that if comfortable. But the other candle that I see in a luxe size over on the HOMEWORX website that I really, really love is Autumn Pumpkin. Part of me is contemplating getting that one. I don't know, though. You guys, I have so many candles coming into my collection right now that I'm like, do I really need that? I don't know. Do I need any of it? No, I don't. Do I want it all? Yes. I think that's the frequent position that we all find ourselves in. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you participated in the Christmas in July over at QVC. Have you guys noticed that it seems like they've really been prioritizing, I think, that partnership with QVC? I noticed on the Slatkin & Co website, there's just not as much newness showing up. Hopefully once Christmas in July ends, we might be seeing that, but no word yet. I haven't heard any word yet on what's coming down the pipeline with them. But yeah, let me know if you decided to shop Christmas in July. Did you go a little bit wild, or did you kind of keep things in check? I would be curious to know. Once again, please hit thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing to my channel if you are new. This week coming up, I will continue to have more post-burn reviews on all of the Kringle Halloween and fall candles. So if you don't want to miss out on those, again, make sure you're subscribed. I do want to say thank you so very, very much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.